Welcome to David vs. Film. I am David, yo soy David, and tonight I'm going head-to-head with Olivia Colman plus Benedict Cumberbatch on The Graham Norton Show. A big hey, hi, and hello to all of you, but to returning viewers, and especially returning subscribers, what's up? If you have seen even one of my reactions to The Graham Norton Show, you are likely very familiar with my love, admiration, and respect for Olivia Colman. I think she is just tops in my book. She is a great actress. She is engaging in interviews, and she seems to be an all-around amazing human being. So, you can only imagine my excitement when I saw a video from the fine folks at The Graham Norton Show with her and Benedict Cumberbatch, who either are or were on a publicity tour currently for their new movie, The Roses, which I have not seen and definitely will see at some point. But I assume that's why they put this video out, and I'm so happy to be watching it with you today. Now, I want to talk more on the back end of this video about why I love Olivia Colman, kind of my history of how I came to know her as an actress. But for now, I just want to jump on in. And quickly before I do, I want to tell you guys that usually, thanks to, again, the fine folks at The Graham Norton Show, sometimes I do have to crop certain things out at their request for YouTube's standards. So if you'd like to see the full unedited version, if you notice anything might be missing from the original video that I'll link down below, you can find that over my Patreon, patreon.com/davidvsfilm. I also have access to my Discord server over there where we talk about this show and everything else on the channel. Polls to help me figure out other great movies and shows to watch, plus much more, so please check that out if you would like. I always appreciate you watching here on YouTube. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. A like is always appreciated. And last but not least, if we're not friends on Instagram, let's be friends. I'll leave a link to my Instagram down below. More than anything, please leave those amazing comments like you guys always do. It's how I get to know you better and learn more about the folks from this fine show. So thank you in advance for all of that. But for now, boys and girls, let us settle in and watch the best of Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch on The Graham Norton Show.
You look different.
Thanks.
I've never seen you so alluring. It's a...
Not the makeup.
No, I mean...
She's so down to earth.
Yeah. I had no idea they were there.
There's lots of sticky tape holding things down.
Right. Your wife is watching, isn't she, Lord Sugar?
Yes. In the green room.
Ice front.
I don't think I know that gentleman. Not familiar anyway.
It's very posh, though, because obviously we've got a Lord of the Realm. Hugh is an OBE.
Yeah, keeping it real.
And Olivia Colman, surely a dame in... You are going to be a dame one day. You are. It has a ring, doesn't it? Dame Olivia Colman.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't put money on it just in case.
I would. Not a lot, but...
Baroness. I think you should go straight for a baroness.
Baroness?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good idea.
Well, I'll try and put a good word in.
If you could. Yeah, you'd be like, did one watch Broadchurch?
A great stopping point, because I said I was going to say more about how I came to know her on the back end of this video, but that was when I truly knew that she was something special, was Broadchurch. Amazing performance.
So many messages and tweets and emails from your... Now, they're not Cumberbatch anymore, are they?
They change name every time I'm on.
Okay, so what are they now?
Cumbers.
Cumbers.
I don't know, I'm making it up, Graham. Yeah, I don't know anymore.
Do you know what you are?
Miranda Hart.
Cumber People Collective, bunches, brands, babes.
It's like they're not a group anymore.
People. I think there's definitely some splintering going on.
There's a lot of splintering. Yeah. Okay, so there's a bunch of questions that I'm contractually obliged to ask you. They will go nuts if I don't. Okay. So obviously, when will we see more Sherlock?
2015, I think, yeah.
Okay, are you in the next Star Trek?
No comment.
Ooh. Okay. I love those responses. The mystery.
Wow. Are you in the new Star Wars movie?
No comment. No, of course I'm not.
I heard a rumor you were seen around the set.
I did go to set, which was fantastic. I mean, it was like walking through my childhood, and Harrison, whose place I'm honoured enough to be in on the sofa, it was... yeah, he wasn't there. is I walked to the Millennium Falcon, I sat down. I mean, it was incredible. It was
Would you not be a stormtrooper?
I shouldn't be saying this. I probably shouldn't be saying this on television.
Well, no,
it's a secret. Don't tell anyone.
We know we didn't act in it because it fell on his foot. So
that's right.
Yeah, so
that's
we know
right.
that,
That's right. That's already been spoiled.
Yeah.
That's
but
fine.
did you not ask to be a stormtrooper or something?
No comment.
Are you a stormtrooper? Are you? Are you at the back of one of those people?
Unbelievable.
I like Benedict interviews.
Troops will just see me like that.
I haven't seen him in that many.
Is that him?
It's kind of a question mark to me.
Actually, last time, as you say, you were here with Harrison Ford before. You did an incredible Chewbacca, but I'm told you also do a Jar Jar Binks.
Oh no, it's a big sea monster.
He's really good. That's very good.
You don't make much money out of doing a good Jar Jar, let me tell you that. The most loathed character of any franchise ever. Rightfully so, in my opinion. Yeah.
And Smaug the Dragon is back.
He is, yeah.
Chris
it's a finished business.
And I read that as a voice, that there isn't... I mean, obviously, it's put through treatment and things, but actually, it sounds very like what you did.
Oh, God. Do you want me to do that as well?
If you can.
Was that one?
So, Miranda.
Oh, my God.
Is your heart beating faster? Slower than before?
I was on the wrong side from my mum.
I don't know whether it's aroused or terrifying. It's arousing and terrifying in equal measure. I'm very confused right now.
I'm confused.
Were you aroused?
Oh, I remember him from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Not on television.
Does that hurt?
No, but I feel quite faint.
So do I.
What character? I need to go back and read what character that was in here.
But explain this. Explain this, Benedict Cumberbatch. This is odd. Of all the questions we had, the one that came up most often was ask Benedict to say the word penguin. What is this about?
Yeah.
Well, apparently I got it wrong repeatedly in a documentary. It wasn't a documentary about said animal. It was a documentary about, I think, about the South Pacific in general. And now I'm completely terrified of the word. I don't go near it.
Well, no, because I know, here's the thing. I thought, I'm sure they're making it up, but we actually looked at this documentary.
Okay.
So the documentary is called... The documentaries are called Strange Islands. The first one you sort of get away with, and then after that you lose all sense of what we're watching. Let's have a look. Listen carefully.
And the last thing you might expect to see here is penguins. These are Fiordland crested penguins, named after this corner of South New Zealand. So why are these woodlands so attractive to penguins?
Okay, yeah, now I hear it.
A freshwater stream through the forest makes a handy highway for a parent penguin heading home from a fishing trip.
Yeah, that's a little off. He's right, I didn't catch it the first. I would have never noticed the first one. But then, yeah.
The funny thing is, you don't do this in isolation. You have a team of, natural history experts based in Bristol, funded by you, the tax-paying public. It's not just me sitting there at a booth going, I think I know how to say penguin. I'll say penguins. It's mortifying, but there are other people who should take some
You
flack,
in a
including
booth
my
with a bottle of
producer.
vodka.
But did no one at the end of the thing, could we just try the word penguin again?
Maybe. Maybe they just gave up. I honestly don't know.
But then what I love is, in the way that life is, how special that Benedict is now starring as a wolf in this film.
Naturally. Of course, right?
So can you say it now?
Well, I've had a word with Disney. I need to check that I have said it correctly in the film.
Penguin.
No, penguin.
Ah, there you go.
He's all over it.
The sense of achievement.
Olivia Colman has gone.
Yeah, I will say quickly that I will forgive him on any kind of pronunciation like that because that man, Honestly, I think the first thing I ever saw him in was a movie called August Osage County, if I'm not mistaken. And his American accent was spot on. I mean, I thought he was American. He was one of those where I was shocked to find out he was English, because I was like, wow, his American accent is so good. I just figured he was American.
One further, ladies and gentlemen, because in her new show, she had her daughter in her,
Looking chic.
in the things like Russian dolls. and your mum plays a role. This is The Night Manager, the new series that you guys are in.
In her?
Yeah,
In her.
Where were you going?
I don't know. I went somewhere dark.
You were just nodding, going, okay.
It's a UK thing. All right. I got it.
But they wrote the bump in.
Yeah, when I first went to meet the director, and I just found out I was pregnant, and I thought, I can't lie, because it's going to become obvious. And so I said I was pregnant, and Susanna went, oh, okay. So she said, I must talk to the producers, and so this is my impression of Susanna.
Yes.
It's lucky she's not here, because then I can tell you it's really good.
Okay.
It is. It's absolutely spot on. Yeah.
And I was going, and if you remember Fargo, Frances McDormand was pregnant, and it really added to it. I think it would help, sort of, fingers crossed. And they went away and came back and said, yeah, okay, we can do pregnant, yeah. Yeah, we'll write it in, so...
And it was good, because you didn't have to carry a bag in front of yourself or a
and
bag
I
coat.
got
So
so
obvious.
big, there'd
Yeah.
have been no hiding it. And also I was waddling quite a lot. And Susanna once said, could you walk less pregnant? My pelvis is like that.
So this is The Night Manager, coming out on BBC One next month.
I've heard really good things about that. Had no idea she was in that. There's so many things, I know I love her, I'm not aware that she's in, which is also great, because then you find more stuff and you're like, wow, more Olivia Colman content. But yeah, I've heard really good things about The Night Manager, but I never saw it.
See that? I look like someone, like I've snuck into the back of shot. It's like a model shoot. Spherical being.
It's like when they left the paper cups on the mantelpiece in Downton.
She looks like she's back there fixing his suit. Like a wardrobe person, like.
I wouldn't have noticed it if she didn't say it.
Same.
When she said it, I was like, it kind of does look
Same. I wouldn't either.
You're the baddie.
Yeah.
And can you tell us anything? Or is it... Because I know J.J. Abrams is notoriously incredibly secretive.
I shouldn't really be on the
Oh, he looks young there.
You're in the posters. We've seen you in the posters.
Oh, I'm allowed to say that. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're in it.
No,
Yeah.
I've seen the poster.
Is that Kim Cattrall? Aw, Samantha
Yeah,
Jones.
I can say a little bit about him. I mean, he's a terrorist. He's and in the sense that terrorists can, well, one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter. He does things for a good reason, for his reason, but he's pretty devastating. And he uses his wits as much as his brawn, and that was fun to do.
Did you play lots of mind games with Captain Kirk?
I do, yeah. No, I mean, we're sort of like different sides of the same
Of course,
coin.
Chris Pine,
There's
yeah.
a huge deal of shadow play going on. And it's a very interesting manipulation of Kirk and Spock, actually. He plays with Kirk's humanness, which Chris just triumphs in, I think. I mean, isn't he a break? He's a fantastic Captain Kirk, isn't he?
Yeah.
Those are big shoes, really big
thick
shoes.
thick shoes to fill.
Thick shoes, we've always said. He's not only a thick man, he's also wide-footed. It's only a William Shatner, honestly. Yeah.
She, like, real quick, was she in Star Trek? Because I don't watch Star Trek. It's another one I need to get into. I'm in the middle of watching Star Wars, about to start the sequel trilogy now, but I have not seen Star Trek. I know, obviously, he's in it, but I haven't seen it. But I didn't know if Samantha Jones was, I guess properly Kim Cattrall. I didn't know if she was in Star Trek. I didn't know Benedict was either, to be honest with you.
In real life,
I heard him say it a minute ago.
Then it sounds like Chris played mind games on you.
This is making me very proud.
Didn't you film in a real?
Oh yeah, no, there was one spectacular.
This does make you sound. This does make you sound like a moron.
Yeah, no. Anyway, the point is this: we were in this incredible place called NIF, the National Ignition Facility, which is in Northern California, near Baltimore, and it is Star Trek. It is a place where they want to shoot lasers around this. It's like a chemistry plant. It is huge, and they're aiming these lasers at a target that's half the breadth of a human hair. Should it work? Well, when it works is what they like to say. It will produce a continual form of energy. It will be an incredible, incredible thing. Anyway, so I go in there going, wow, this is the real deal. This is incredible. So already I'm like, yes, okay, so what can we not touch? Okay, yeah, but everything's safe? Yes, no, you're allowed to walk here, it's fine, we've cordoned off areas, it's safe. And then JJ gave me another page of dialogue. This is just me basically excusing myself for what happened. Before I arrived, I got on set. I'll tell it from my point of view, and then he can tell it from his point of view. I got on set and was told to put on neutron cream.
Neutron cream. You know, neutron cream.
This is America. This is health and safety. This is basically a walk-in lab and experiment. So, you know, I was gullible, and I just wanted to do, you know, yes, I'll do what I'm told. So I put on the neutron cream.
Now, mind you, too, the neutron cream has to be applied, we told Benedict. This is Simon and I coming up. This is more Simon than anybody else.
Yeah.
You have to apply the cream, and it's just dots on your face. So here's Benedict coming to set, and he's got these very intense scenes, and he's a super badass guy, and he's walking around with sunscreen spots, original, all over his face. And two, in order to get the neutrons off of you, not only do you have to apply neutron cream, you have to jump up and down and shake.
So well thought out.
God, yes.
Yeah, my science teacher is sitting at home now saying, see, I told you. I should have paid more attention rather than farting around and acting, but I mean, seriously, it was very, very funny, and they did a brilliant job of it. Even the most burly, kind of crotch-scratching, spitting Americana grip, he was much more gentlemanly than that, but I'm trying to build a picture. This was a man's man. Even he would sort of, when they said, OK, everyone, it's time to shake out now, he would jump around into the neutron shake. So, I mean, they had me. They completely had me.
Now, Ed, who are you?
Get elaborate.
I can't actually remember the name of my character, but
I have seen this part before. And I will tell you just quickly before we get going with this clip, yeah, I have seen this before. That is common. It's going to happen when I've watched several of these best of, you know, compilations from Graham Norton. I've seen a few overlap. Not a lot, but some overlap. But let me tell you something. What I love about Olivia Colman is a lot of what I love about Judi Dench or Miriam Margolyes. It doesn't matter if you've seen the clip. It is great whether you have a first-time reaction from someone that's never seen them before. But I would argue that sometimes it's even better after you've heard the story, because then you get to enjoy it for the second or third time. Never gets old.
Do you dance a lot, though?
yes, thank you for saving me. I do. in that. Nick Frost is the lead guy.
Oh, Nick Frost.
And, he
so cool.
And I'm his sister. That's it. I'm his sister. And
I'll remember.
thank you. And as children, he was salsa champion, endless cups and awards and things. And we used to go off and do competitions, and I was his dance partner. And then something happened, and his life changed, and salsa wasn't for him after that moment. And then cut to Nick Frost, present day. Or whatever his character's called. And Bruce! He's called Bruce! Poor Bruce.
I can't believe people are applauding you for remembering the names of people in your own film.
It was You know this feeling. You film something
Nelson Mandela. I play this bloke.
Okay, so you play. He's a dancer.
So who's that? Yeah. And so for the film, so he falls in love with Rashida Jones. Got the name.
That's Quincy Jones' daughter, right?
Yes.
Yes, she's beautiful.
She really is beautiful.
And she's lovely. And he discovers that. Am I giving away the plot?
Yes,
Cut out anything.
I think maybe you've told us enough now. I'm going to shut you down.
He dances again.
Yes.
And
but
he's
so
amazing.
do you. So do you.
Yes.
And I know we know you're not in big preparation, but you must have had some dance lessons.
We had to. I was forced to because I had to dance on screen, so I had to practice.
Do you look good though?
Well, there is. As you know, they have people who actually can dance. Yeah. Who, because I can only spin 3 times before I vomit. So.
Well, we do have a picture of you in rehearsals where it doesn't look like it's going that well.
I've ever seen.
Oh my God, that's so normal and real.
That's Christian Albertones, no? Wow.
No, I think
They keep showing it.
A heater or something. No,
but did you get good? Did you get good?
Well, or I don't know. What the choreographer would probably be laughing. I got much better.
Show us a move. Go on. One move.
No, don't make me do that.
Okay, this is more than I've seen that I recall anyway. I just saw that little part where she couldn't remember her character's name, so this is new to me.
Were you in a
So,
punk band?
RuPaul, yeah, just two things quickly. That is what I'm talking about. That is why Olivia Colman is just one of those people who's different, because she told a story with almost no accurate details, or at least things she couldn't remember, holes all through it. It meandered left and right nonstop. She had to be rescued twice by her fellow panelists, right? And yet, better material than you see out of half the very talented people that are on those sofas or on that sofa. You know what I mean? And the second thing I wanted to say, which is a testament to her relatability, in my opinion, is I mentioned Judi Dench. I watched, if I'm not mistaken, Judi Dench on the spot did either a full monologue or a piece of a monologue in one of these clip shows I saw on Graham Norton, seemingly unprompted, like she didn't have, any notice ahead of time or anything like that. And I've seen other really serious thespians do the same thing, right? They can just recall lines of dialogue that they've had from years ago. But that's why Olivia Colman is so down to earth and so relatable, in my opinion, because she cannot remember even her character's name, let alone dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
When you were
so good.
on the same... Were you backstage with Madonna when you were in a punk band?
The punk band was in Atlanta, Georgia, when I started out. But Madonna stuff, that was New York in the early 80s.
And was she, a fan of yours?
No, she was a fan of no one's but Madonna's.
That sounds about right.
She's only a fan of hers, yeah. And still today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you audition for Madonna, Benedict?
Oh, God, yes, I did. She just sort of came in breezily, very late, and had a clipboard in her hand and said, yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch, is that really your name? And I went, yes, it is, Madonna.
Right? Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I didn't get the part.
What was the part?
I can't remember.
W.E. probably.
It was W. Yeah, that's it. I can't remember what part it was in it, but yeah, I didn't. Someone better looking, I'm sure, got the part.
Now, you are the aunt of the girl who's murdered.
Right, back to Witcher thing.
Yes.
I thought you meant... I don't think I am.
Right?
I must call home.
Hear about it now.
She's so good.
So, cue more crying in the... do you find crying really
when they
easy?
go, oh, she cries, and then all you get are parts where you cry.
But you're so good at it.
Because it's sad, isn't it? It's upsetting.
But no one's really dead.
The whole point is you've got to pretend they have.
No, I get the idea.
I get acting.
It's the concept. You're just good at pretending.
Yeah.
I would try.
But I think all my emotions
nothing.
are quite close to the surface, and I've got a bit of an overactive imagination. So if there's a real person lying on a slab, and you've been told it's your niece,
Benedict was at the National, where you and Johnny Lee Miller were swapping, playing the Doctor and Frank Simpson.
Lord.
He's so naked, that poor monster, for a long time. Yeah. Because nudity in plays is normally brief. It's but...
It was a good 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then there was the time the audience were coming in before he gets sort of reborn.
Yeah, you were in that big sock. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a kind of term that I've heard for it. That's good. Big latex diaphragm. No, it was. There was one night when I was sort of suspended there, sort of, like Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, sort of spinning around. I could hear people coming in, and they went, "Oh no, is it him? I wanted to see the other one playing the creep."
Oh Lord.
Oh, great. Okay, fantastic. So I'm just going to flop out naked and try and persuade you it's worth the money and the wait.
And it must have been very hard when people you knew were in, sitting close.
Yeah, no, well, I had Olivia, my ex-girlfriend's mother, and her were both in, and she said, we got tickets quite near the front. Is that a problem? And I went, not if I angle myself in a particular way. It should be all right.
Lord.
But, there's always the...
You don't want your mother-in-law just...
Being teabagged? No.
Excellent response.
Christmas, doesn't it?
Very quick.
I was very nervous that night. I was nervous every night. It was a hard ask, but it was an incredible.
In terms of the Hollywood decision, see, Olivia, your star is so on the... Have you had to make that decision yet? Have you had those calls and those conversations?
I don't think they've got my number.
They have. You were in the Iron Lady.
If I had a different nose, I don't know it was me. Well, no one's called yet.
It will happen.
Definitely.
Oh, she's so humble.
Even Dame Dench, she went all Hollywood. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's Dame Dench, isn't it?
Yeah, but you'll be Dame Coleman.
Baroness
Coleman. Yeah,
Baroness Coleman. Leave it to me.
Actually, they'll all be furious. Can you imagine if you just overtook them all on the outside? Baroness Coleman. And actually, you were so good as Carol Thatcher in the thing.
Yes.
I remember a picture of you there. You look so different.
She does look different.
Look at that, yeah.
There's you, Meryl, Jim Broadbent.
Yeah.
And was it Jim did the thing with his teeth?
Oh, yes. So, yes, Meryl and Jim. Look at me, first names, Meryl and Jim. Meryl and Jim had...
so down to earth.
Margaret and Dennis teeth, fake teeth. Yeah. And Jim was mucking about with his teeth upside down, and I was taking photos of him, we were giggling. And Meryl said, "What are you doing?" And she came over and she went, "Oh, let me do me." And so she did her teeth as well. So I got photos of her with her teeth upside down. And then she said, "Hey, let's all three of us have a photo with our funny English teeth." And I went, "Mine are real."
Oh, bless her heart. That's so funny, though. Oh my God, I bet Meryl Streep was mortified.
Oh, God.
She also seems pretty down to earth, and so I'm sure she was embarrassed.
Afterwards. She was embarrassed. Oh my God, and gave me a great big hug. That's all right. I'm quite used to that.
Oh dear. Benedict, now the skills you learnt at the Dude Ranch, some of them you have brought home with you. You had a cattle experience. Was that in this country?
Yeah, it was. We came back, well, sort of, I guess August or something like that, and in September I was in the countryside and we were trying to get to this beach, and you have to kind of cross a field to get to it. And I came to the field and there was this really, literally petrified. I mean, they were like statues, this family with, you know, newly bought boogie boards, fresh sandals, you know, they're probably their first day there, just standing there in this field, just staring ahead of them. I looked and I was like, oh, it's just a few cows. And they went, they're looking at us, and one moved towards us with its child. I went, well, yeah, they're the young calves and their mothers. But you just have to walk through. No, they just couldn't move. So I just went, okay, right, fine, I can deal with this. I just parted the waves of cattle, and they were like, that was incredible. Hey, aren't you Sherlock? And I was, I'm Sherlock activity, but yeah.
I'm surprised. This is your first kind of bustle acting.
Oh, yes.
It's the first time in a big frock.
Well, I've done period dramas in the 90s or the 80s a bit, but nothing, Victorian, you know, big.
Did you like them?
I know where you're going.
Well, no, because I bet you were very good with your big skirt going through doors and things, because you have 100% spatial awareness.
Yes, I do.
She really does.
What does that even mean?
She'll tell you now.
This is,
How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Oh, my God.
This is at school when, before GCSEs, and they made you all go into a room and press buttons on a computer, and it was called the Oasis test or something, I think.
Right.
And I was shit at everything, but I had 100% spatial awareness. So they said I should be an HGV lorry driver.
Oh, Lord. I know what that is now because of Taskmaster. They used the term lorry, and I had not heard that. Now I know.
I think they didn't want to sort of... They didn't want to...
Situation awareness or something.
Superhero.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they wanted to, you know...
build you up too much.
So they gave me lorry rather than plane.
Reasonable dreams.
Yeah.
Benedict, we must talk about your voice, because you've got this fantastic voice. And
He
you can
does,
make
very
anything
low,
kind of
right?
sound sinister.
That's very kind.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
It's really kind of chilling, and we just wondered, can you make anything sound sinister? So one of the things I've got to do, I do a trail, you know, for the show.
Yeah.
You know, watch this week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if I do it as I do it, but if you could try it, but make it sinister, could you do that?
I'm tempted to impersonate you, but all right, okay. All right, I'll do it.
Okay. So this is what they normally are like. You've seen these on the telly. Okay, so. Join me with Hollywood heartthrob Chris Pine, theatrical siren Kim Cattrall, one of the hottest actors around, Benedict Cumberbatch, and flying the flag for Britain, Eurovision hopeful Bonnie Tyler. Woohoo! Friday at 10:35 on BBC One and BBC One HD.
Oh, look how he just... That flowed really well.
So, can you try that?
Oh, God, what, at that speed?
No. That was just upbeat.
Okay, all right.
So you sit in there.
Get in the driver's seat, Cumberbatch.
Okay.
You're tall, right?
Okay. Can you read that?
This is important.
Can you read that?
Lean forwards.
Okay. So.
In a sort of sinister way. Okay.
Sinister as you like.
Join me with Hollywood heartthrob Chris Pine, theatrical star Kim Cattrall, the hottest chat show host in the world, Graham Norton, and flying the flag for Britain, Eurovision hopeful Bonnie Tyler. Woohoo.
It was the woohoo for me.
Nice line with him. Wow. And the last bit as well?
Go on.
Friday 10:35 on BBC One and BBC HD.
Oh, the HD echo. Nice.
Well, the rest of it.
Do the music.
Oh, stay there. I'm enjoying this. Introduce Bonnie Tyler. Right. Yeah. It's time for the music.
Oh my God, that was really good. That was a really good impression of him. Oh, Benedict, look at you. Wow. Everything I hoped it would be and more. I love these compilations so much because I feel like we get to see the best of moments from the Graham Norton Show. But in this case, because it centers on one or two actors, it just makes it even better because you really have the best of what you want to see in there. So I said earlier I would talk a little bit more on the back end of my history with Olivia Colman. For any of you who may be interested in that, see if it lines up with yours and your experience with getting to know her as a performer. For me, it was actually first in a show called Beautiful People. And that show was so funny for so many reasons. All of the actors were great. But that was my first experience with her in the role of the mother on that show. And I mean, she was just so hilarious. So that's what made me think she was a comedian and that she was blonde. Those are my first two impressions of her when I knew her from that show. The blonde thing was further cemented when I saw her in The Iron Lady, which is probably what I saw next. And I did not know Carol Thatcher in real life. Didn't know she even existed before watching that movie. So for me, I just figured that was Olivia Colman's hair also because of the nose. And kind of like she mentioned in this compilation video, yeah, I didn't recognize her. And I wouldn't have seen her enough by then to sort of put the two together as the mom from a show I watched way years before, you know? So I don't think I did that at that point. But then I realized, okay, when I looked her up later, I was like, oh, that was the mom from, Beautiful People. Cool. And then at that point, I actually next saw her in Broadchurch. And that I came to by way of Grace Point, I would, in my opinion, more inferior Americanized version of that show. And I love the people in it, don't get me wrong. I think David Tennant came over to do that one just like he did Broadchurch. But I can't remember the actress's name, Anna Gunn, who played Skylar in Breaking Bad. I had just finished that show. And so I saw that was her next thing she was doing was this limited series called Grace Point. I read the theme of it or the sort of the gist of what the show is about. Sounded right up my alley. So I was like, fine. And then after I finished it, found out that it was based on, Broadchurch, which I watched and I mean, just blew me away. And that was when I was like, okay, this Olivia Colman actress is something really, really special, So that was kind of how things got rolling with me and her. And then from there, I found out that she was going to be playing Queen Elizabeth because I was already watching The Crown and fell in love with Claire Foy and was pissed when I found out their kind of approach of how they were going to do a new actress for each stage in the Queen's life, every other, series in that show. And I didn't know at the time who it was going to be, but I didn't care because I was like, Claire Foy's so amazing. I'm going to be so mad at whoever they've chosen. And then it turned out to be Miss Broadchurch herself. And I was like, okay, well, let me back my ass up then and kind of give it a chance and see. And she was so great. It'd be a Sophie's choice trying to choose between the two of them, to take nothing away from Imelda Staunton, who's also amazing. I'd have a hard time choosing between Olivia and Claire Foy in that particular role. But then from there, it was just off to the races. I've seen her in The Favorite, The Roses, which at the time that I'm recording this has just come out. It should be coming to streaming soon. Can't wait to see that. So yeah, and now one of my favorite things, honestly, is watching her in things like this, chat shows, interviews. She's just, again, so down to earth, so identifiable, so relatable. I mean, I just think she's awesome. So please let me know if you agree. I read all of your comments from the previous videos, especially the ones recently that have had had her in them. So thank you for those. You've turned me on to shows I've never even known before, like Peep Show, Green Wing, which I haven't had a chance to watch yet, but you've told me she's in that. Oh, and then what else did I know? Fleabag. Fleabag is one that I've seen. You've mentioned. Please keep those up for this video as well, or just tell me whatever you want to tell me. If you want to say, hey, I'm having a good day, and a thumbs up, or hey, my day sucks, and a frowning face. That's all good too. I just appreciate you guys spending some time with me, watching fun videos like this. I hope you have a great rest of the week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.